Alright, this video is about how to change brake pads on a motorcycle. And hopefully you've already bought your brake pads. This is my motorcycle, Honda CB750. It's a 1982 model. Had to go to Honda and get these brake pads, and they are expensive. They're like 100,000 times more expensive than car brake pads for some reason. But anyways, so get your brake pads, and this is the caliper right here, and your rotor. So whenever they start getting bad, they're gonna start squeaking and everything. And mine, for some reason, I don't think they're bad yet. Let's see if I can find them. Okay, so these were my old ones on the other side of the other caliper over there that I just did, and I'll show you this one here in a second. But you can see they're not really bad, but they're crystallized, I think, so they were squeaking like horribly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these other ones on that I got, and these are the new ones. Ooh, blue. Yeah, and they costed like $100. Ridiculous. But anyways, I'll start getting to work and I'll show you everything to do. Okay, when it comes to working on a caliper, you want to go ahead and loosen all the bolts that you need to ahead of time, because if you don't, you take the caliper off and you realize you have to take something off, then you're going to be holding the caliper trying to bust a nut, and oh, that sounded kind of funny. Okay, so you want to go ahead and get this one off, or loosen this one, because this is your retaining nut and or bolt or whatever. This one and this one here. Alright, so go ahead and do that. Alright, so we've got these three. This one's starting to come out too. Don't lose any of them. So once you get these out, this caliper is just going to kind of slide off, and there's one piece right here. It's a little rubber piece. Don't forget where it goes, because you're going to have to put that back right in there, and it's pretty, yeah, you absolutely need that little piece for some reason, so don't lose it. Let's see. And there it goes. Don't lose that thing. Next you end up with this, and there's your pads in there, and this little thing that where it had a nut on top of it I told you to take out earlier. It's got these pins that run through it, and that holds the your pads on. So you want to go ahead and take this off. If I can get it with one hand. Okay, you get that piece off, and then you want to take this pin out and this pin here. Okay, I just went ahead and put the camera inside my helmet so that I don't have to hold it now. And alright, you need to take these pins out right here. So I'm just gonna grab them with some pliers and just gonna work them out. Grab some different pliers if you need to once you get it out a little bit. Come on, baby. There we go. Set that one there. Take this one. Bam. There goes the old pads. Okay, now what you want to do is you have to push the piston back, because your old brake pads have worn down, so your new brake pads are going to be a little bit bigger, and these are the pistons right here. What you do is you take your old brake pad and put it back in there, and then take a C-clamp and put it on there, and then press it down, and these things will keep going down. You don't want to hit your brake lever at all while you're doing any of this, because that brake lever is going to push these pistons all the way up, and it's going to be a big bitch to get back down. So so once you start this part, you just take your C-clamp and put it right there. You have your old brake pad, and now you just want to turn this so that it pushes that piston down. And it'll take a few turns, and it'll be some work. Once you've got your C-clamp pulled off, and the pistons are, you can see they're now down. You want to take these pins, and just to make them easier to get in and out of, you know, next time you ever have to change your brake pads, get some grease and something to apply it with. I'm going to just use this bag, and just take these and do the obvious thing. Put you some grease on one of them. Take one of your new pads. Oops, I got some grease on it. Well, it doesn't matter. Take your pads, and you put one in there, and you're going to push down because there's a spring right there. So you push down and put this pin back in there, and find the hole. Find the hole and get it in there. Okay. The first one's can be a little bit difficult. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's gotten through one of them, and now you take your other brake pad, and then you put that guy right there. Come on, baby, get in there. Okay, pin one engaged. Okay, take this one, and he sticks it right there. There. Now, alright, we got one pin through, and it's poking out this side, which is awesome. So, now we're almost halfway done. We do the same thing to the other one. Yeah. Okay. Now what you do, pull these back like that, and put your retainer right there, like that. And go ahead and screw this little guy on there, just a little bit. And you can hear me breathing the whole time, but that's alright. Get in there. Come on, you want to get in there for me? Yeah! Okay. So now those aren't coming out. Now all that's left to do is grease up these two things. And you want your calipers to float back and forth, because if you don't, then one of them will get stuck, and one side of your pads will wear out faster than the other one. So grease this guy up. And get your caliper back on there. Oh, and don't forget this thing that I was mentioning before. This little rubber piece needs to go in between there. Okay. You take this and put it in there. Close up shop. Now we just tighten these up, and we should be ready to ride. Don't forget your retainer bolt, and tighten that up too. Wait, righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm retarded. Okay. Righty tighty, lefty loosely. And that's it. Bam. New brakes. Feels awesome. You can take it now and do this until it comes back.